Hello, my name is Gernot Feldner. This is my Geargia deck profile. I run 2 Geargia Arnos and 3 Geargia Mark IIs. Running 5 of these overall makes the Geargia gears a lot more live late game because you're less likely to draw into one or two of these and just die. Next thing is staple, staple, staple. No arguments about any of this. It has to be run. The one Birdman for the OTK, one of the Nishpashis, and 2 of the Watchdogs. Once again, staple for the Karakuri OTK. Double Veiler, I feel triple Veiler clogs. Double Veiler is good enough. 1 Redox, it's just nice. It's just nice to have when you have it in hand and hold on to it. Spells, 1 Book of Moon, because it's too good. This gets rid of the spellcaster, gets rid of their fate, and often you can exceed and synchro into a lot of things. It's just versatile to get rid of anything in the way of your OTK. Triple MST, same reason, go for OTK. All the spells I run, you don't want to run Dark Hole, because you don't want to kill your own armor. Traps, 1 Bottomless. It's too good, especially with elemental dragons still floating about. You want to get this for their 1 elemental dragon. Double Call the Haunted. It recycles a lot of your plays, and it's just about good enough to run over almost anything else. It also brings back your Crimson Bladers, just to give you that late game advantage. 1 Compulse. It may not be great in this format, but it's fantastic in this deck because you can it just deals with problems and bounces back your armor when they try to Alucard it. Triple Fiendish Chain. It's once again staple. Triple Gear, completely staple, and double Mirror Force, completely staple. 1 Warning and 1 Torrential. Simple. The extra deck. This is a very aggressive version of the extra deck. So it runs the 1 Dweller to deal with Mermails and various things. Runs double Honor Arc because it takes their elemental dragons and just gets problems straight up off the field. 1 Exiton for your emergency. Horrible card to have to use, but in an emergency it just wins you games. Double Gigant, because it's staple in the deck, and 1 Dragosack. It just it makes the plays and it gives you level 3 tokens to synchro away with. 1 Black Rose, emergency button. 3 Bures. They're just too good, especially with Engineer floating around. You can always force the Engineer out by changing this to defense position with this. 1 Stardust. It stops the Mirror Force space, mostly. It stops, if you can't quite OTK, it stops the Dark Hole. 1 of these, it's all you need. 1 Scrap Dragon, and finally 1 Crimson Vader, just to deal with Mermails and various other decks of the sort. Also Chaos Dragons. The sideboard is Triple Banisher. Mermails suck. 1 Defisher. Mermails suck. 2 Shared Rights. I'm citing the Shared Rights over the Mistakes because you do a lot of searching in this deck, so you can't risk having the Mistakes deck with armor face down or anything of the sort. Mistakes shuts you down. This just stops the spellbook player for that 1 turn, and often that's enough, considering how quickly this deck can OTK. Then double Fairy Wind. It gets rid of the Fire's problem.
Come on in, guys.
Double Gozen. Does just very standard because the entire OTK can go off under Gozen. Macro. Mermails. Chaos Dragons. Also, it gets rid of the spellbooks. It's a lovely card. Double Overworked. Again, the same Firefist problem. Also, if you're running against the Patrick Hoban build of Mermails, which runs 2 Dweller, they go into it so frequently. If you see that they're one of those players who just goes Dweller instantly, this is hilarious. And finally, Double Rivalry. Once again, your entire OTK can go off under Ghost and Rivalry. It's no excuse not to side these against Evil Swarms, Constellas, etc. Anyway, that's the entire deck. It's very fun and it's very versatile at the moment. Thank you.